My name is Adewale Adewuyi. I am a chemist, and currently I am a professor of industrial chemistry at Redeemers University in Nigeria. I'm also a second cohort of the African Science Leadership Program. Um, well, when coming for the ASLP workshop, I was expecting to, create network. I thought it was just going to be capacity building. But on getting to the program, my expectations were somehow defeated for good because I learned to realize that leadership goes beyond just building capacity in science. It encompasses ability to communicate effectively, ability to read efficiently, and also communication strategies. So while coming for the program, I was expecting to network, just talk about science, but getting to the program, I realized that it actually goes beyond that. It's also, it's all about, apart from building capacity in research endeavors, science research endeavors, it also involves ability to communicate, ability to write, and also ability to listen efficiently. So it really beat my imagination when I got to the workshop. Yes, my ASLP fellowship was a eye-opening event. That's the way I would put it, because coming for the program, it wasn't actually what I met during the workshop was not actually what I was expecting to see. It was beyond my expectation. So going back home to Redeemers University, it really impacted on my teaching capacity. And going back home, I was able to introduce this to the Vice Chancellor of my university. And from there, the Vice Chancellor even took it beyond my expectation, involving John Maxwell Leadership Program in Redeemers University. And it's all about, building future leaders. And ASLP has been the turning point for me in building my leadership capacity. Okay, I never knew that researchers could dance. I never knew that researchers could dance so well. I noticed that during the program, science leadership is not about just talking about laboratory research, research discoveries. It also, the workshop also involved relaxation. What really surprised me was during the dinner, they played a Nigerian song, and I never knew I could tap my feet. That swept me off. I also danced with Honey. I danced with Bernard. I don't know if you can still see the videos. That really got me off. Dancing during the dinner was one of the major events that got me wow. Well, after the workshop in 2017, getting back home, I started, building young researchers also, precisely postgraduate students in my university. And from these, I went on to be part of the African Evidence Network, which is also about leadership in Kenya. And after that, in 2022, the Nigerian government invited me to be part of a national committee on surveillance. And I am currently serving as a professor on that national committee in Nigeria, advising the federal government of Nigeria on environmental impact assessment of pollutants. What really helped me to be part of that team was the skill I picked from ASLP, and that's about communication. Because I realized that during that program, one of the major things I picked was communication and listening capacity as a researcher. And also, I remember one of the things we were taught is briefing. I mean, scientific briefing, not just doing the research in the laboratory, but also ability to brief policymakers. And currently, we are trying to have centers in the geopolitical zones in Nigeria currently. And all that wouldn't have been possible if not for, coming to ASLP as a result of the interaction I had with Bernard Slippers in Global Young Academy. I remember in 2015, we were in Canada together, and I think that was when I heard about ASLP before I applied. So, here I am today as a result of ASLP, advising Nigerian government on environmental, pollution control. I will say that an African science leader is that person who has a positive socio-economic impact and who is able to positively replicate his or herself in the African science community. I think that would be a African science leader. I would say don't allow limitation, keep pushing, keep being a leader. Someday we'll get there. Don't be discouraged. Currently, you will see that a lot of people are, in many laboratories in Africa, or I'm talking scientifically now, we lack scientific tools to do cutting-edge researches. I would say African government are expected to fund research. I would say that is one of my key points. And I will also say to the young ones and to myself, just keep pushing, keep doing it. Someday we'll get there. A place of knowledge and light.